Hey guys, it's Lindsay. Today I'm going to be doing sort of like a haul slash mini review of some high-end products that I have purchased within the past couple of months. I love these products to death, and within the video you'll see certain links to specific products that I have done individual reviews for. So if you see me present one product and you're like, I want to hear more about this product, I will give you a link somewhere in this region and you can click on that and see a full-on review that I've done on that individual product. Now, it's not going to be on every single thing that I mention in here, but it will be on most of the products that I really do like and that I do feel like need further explanation. Another point that I like to talk about today, because I'm in such a good mood, is the fact that some of you guys, ever since I've started doing videos, have pointed out that I have a southern accent. Now, I can't tell that I have an accent, and I just think it is so funny. I have had some of the sweetest comments on my accent. I just think it's hilarious, because I don't think I have an accent. Most people who live in a region where everybody else around them have similar accents don't really notice that, but I just think it's hilarious, and thank you for all the sweet comments, and for everybody who does want to know or who doesn't know, I do live in North Carolina, so I am in the southern region, but I'm trying to tame it down so that I'm not all hickified, hickified, but but I have been trying to tame down my voice within the past couple of years. I did used to have a really bad accent, but I've tried to tame it down a little bit, but so it's not as noticeable, but apparently it is noticeable, and all of you are pointing it out to me, and I think it's just so funny, and I appreciate all the sweet comments, and thank you for everybody who has subscribed and said such sweet things. But on to the review. I will start off with face products that I have bought within the past couple of months. A lot of these, I am wearing these products. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. I think I did. I don't know. Anyway, my Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Makeup. I absolutely love this foundation. A lot of you know that I really like full coverage foundation. I don't have bad skin, but I really do like to cover up my freckles. And so this does that, and it's the higher end version of Revlon Color Stay. Now, the differences between the Revlon Color Stay and the Estee Lauder Double Wear is that this applies more creamy, but I will be posting a link somewhere in this region for this review, and I will do a full-on review, all my thoughts and opinions on it, so look out for that, and if you'd like, you can click on the link now. But that's one of my most favorite foundations that I've recently bought, and I bought a lot. But I am wearing this today, and it gives such a pretty finish to the skin. It's almost matte, almost dewy, so it's very natural, and that's what I really love about this foundation. I can either go really matte by setting it with a powder or leave it just as it is, and it gives me not an oily look, but sort of a very natural skin-like look, and I really love this foundation, so look out for the review for that. Another thing is, my face is itchy. You guys have seen me mention this before, and this is the MAC Studio Fix powder, and it's the full coverage powder, and I am in C4. Oh, in the Estee Lauder, I am 2 in 2 Fresco. So that's the color I am if you think you are similar to my color, and I am in C4 on the Studio Fix powder. The powder is a little warm, but it's my exact shade, which is so weird because it looks so much darker than all my other powders that I may have compared it to. Sorry, but this is the powder, and it's full coverage. As you can see, I've definitely used this, but it's one of my most favorite powders now. I did used to use the Bare Minerals, which I've talked a ton about, but I really do love this powder, and it's full coverage, and it's really nice to just sheer out, and if I just need a setting powder, but I do like that bit of pigment on my skin where I do feel like it covers, and I really like that feeling. The next one is my NARS Orgasm and Laguna bronzer. These two products I have mentioned on my e.l.f. haul. I've tried to compare these two, and I will be doing the e.l.f. Blushing and bronzer contouring, blushing, and bronzer powder comparison with these two. You've seen a million of them on YouTube before. I know you have. But if you are very familiar with these products, but I'm just probably just going to add to the list. But these are my two products that I've received within the past couple of months. And let me tell you, these are amazing for my skin tone. And again, I am in MAC. I'm about a gosh, what's it called? NC 25, I think. But anyway, so therefore you would know the color of how it transfers onto my skin. I'm telling you what my skin type is, or what my skin tone is. And these two are so gorgeous. Okay, let me tell you, this bronzer, it's just the right amount of color for me. There is a darker color that they have, which is called Casino, and this is such a pretty color for my skin tone. It is not too dark and it's not too light. It shows up just right and it's perfect for contouring. I am wearing that today, but you can't tell my camera. But I also do sheer it out enough to the point where the contour is still there, but it's buffed in and very I like it almost flawless. And so, and then here's my Orgasm blush. Now they're both kind of whitened out, flushed out by the light. And so I don't know if you're going to get the correct color pigment, but whenever I saw videos on YouTube talking about these two colors, they looked very pale looking in the video that I have seen, but really in real life they are so very pigmented, very bright. And so that is those two colors, and this is my new favorite. I didn't want to pick up the duo because I found a deal on these where I got a coupon code that knocked $7 off, so I decided just to go ahead and go for the bigger version, the full-size version, and really see how I like that, because they were practically the same price if I got the duo and then the two full-size, so I went for the two full-size. And then my next product, oh, I so forgot this, is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover foundation. It's actually a foundation, but I do use this as concealer. I refuse to wear this as foundation because it is way too full coverage for me, which I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's way too full coverage for me. And it also, it's a matte effect. But overall, I love this as a under eye concealer and a blemish concealer as well. It's very thick. The coverage is amazing on it. And so I think it is a pretty big tube in comparison to the Estee Lauder Double Wear. They're both 1 fluid ounce. But it's a very big tube for a concealer if you want to use it for that. Now, some people do use this for acne scars and what else? They use it for rosacea or any kind of skin imperfection. A lot of people use this and they love it. I do like this. I love it, but as a under eye concealer, it's just way too thick for my face as a regular foundation. My next part of my haul is going to be eye stuff, and I'm going to start off with an eyeshadow base that I bought, and this is an Estee Lauder Stay in Place shadow cream, and it's in this kind of packaging. This is glass with a gold pretty top. Oh, this is just so pretty to me. And I got the color in Ivory Lace 06, and this is the color, and it's so shimmery. It basically works the same as a MAC paint pot, but this is $1 more, and I think this is 10 times better than a MAC paint pot, but that's just my own opinion. You guys don't have to go by that at all, but I totally will be repurchasing these over and over and over, probably in every color, because they are so nice. And with all the prices of all these products that I'm showing you, I will be showing you listing it in the down bar below, so you'll get an estimate of that. But anyway, this shadow cream is just so shimmery. Oh, I just love this, and it swatches so pretty. Oh, you're not gonna be able to see that. Crap. It's 0.17 ounces, which is actually converted to 5 grams, and so this is a lot of product in a kind of a big container, but it's totally worth the price. It's about $17, but it's about the same price as a MAC paint pot. I will list the prices below and where all these are available. Actually, I have a department store that is 5 minutes away from my house, and so they have Estee Lauder there, and so it's a very easy, accessible makeup counter for me. And this is actually the first time that I've tried Estee Lauder face makeup and eye makeup, but that's the last Estee Lauder things that I have, which is the maximum double wear, maximum cover, the Estee Lauder double wear, and the eye cream. And that's actually supposed to, the eye cream is actually supposed to act as a primer slash base for your eyeshadow to stick all day. And so if you have never heard of a MAC paint pot or you've never used one, it really keeps the eyeshadows in place. It also creates a sticky base for your eyeshadow to really stick to. Maybe the pigment might become, if you take a really cheap eyeshadow, for instance, you can really brighten it up and make it look so pretty. I've got to hurry up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to make this review very long. And then next, I have 4 MAC eyeshadows. These are my everyday eyeshadows. The first one I have, or the first one that I bought for the very first time is Patina. Patina, am I saying that right? Patina. And it's a frost. And this is that color. I'm not going to swatch these for time reasons, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It's more like a taupe gold color. I don't really know how to describe it, with maybe some pink red undertones underneath it. It's such a pretty all over lid color, and I even use it on my brow bone to blend out any harsh colors that I may have in my crease as well. I have Woodwinked, which is a Velux Pearl, and this is such a pretty color. It's like a golden color. It's one of my most better colors, and you can already tell I have a dent in it because I've used it every single day for so long, for like a month. I'm not wearing that today though. I am wearing something completely different. I'm actually wearing a Wet n Wild palette, but that I've recently got, even though they're out of stock. But anyway, this is such a pretty gold color, and I will be doing a review on these, or just a small little side note of little swatches for you guys to see. Maybe I'll do that. The next I have is the color in Bronze, and it's a frost. I hardly have any matte colors by MAC. I like their frost a lot better. I'm not a huge fan of shimmer, but these are my favorite. And then I have Bronze, and this is a frost, and so it's another bronzy color, but it's a bit darker than Woodwinked. And so I'll show you Woodwinked and Bronze side by side. See, those are those two colors. Oh, you can't tell. There we go. It's a bit darker, but it's so pretty whenever you underlay it under some black eyeshadow, and it really just creates a really pretty smoky effect. And then the next I have is the famous matte Carbon, and it's a matte color, and that's it. It's just a regular matte black. And those are those colors. And then next I have is a MAC grease stick. I use this as an eyeliner, and it's really thick, but I love using this as an eyeliner because it does not transfer and it does not smear, and I really love this eyeliner. And then next, what I'm wearing, this is the last product, is my Estee Lauder, what's this color? Ironic 713, Ironic, and it's this really deep dark purple, and it's so pretty, and I'm actually wearing it on my lips. Whoops. So I love this color. So look out for that. It's such a pretty deep purple. But that's most of the products that I've bought within the past month. Do you like my earring? I'm sorry, sidetrack. I've also made these as well. Y'all saw in my elf haul, I've had some comments of some people talking about the earring. And I actually make those and sell those. But I'll see you guys later. Thanks for checking out my video. And I hope my accent wasn't too bad. But thank you guys so much. Bye.